Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy.
For your mind, 2 times for your soul, it's your man Shizzle. And I'm on some uplifting shit today. I know a lot of you young kids out here, y'all be looking at motherfuckers when they come to you, I was just like you. And you look in their background, these motherfuckers, they mama and papas was alumni and shit. They never really had a motherfucking, They want to be mentors, and that's fine. That's fine. But when you're somebody like me that come from where I come from, when I was growing up, I didn't want to hear from you college-ass niggas. I wanted to hear from a motherfucker that was just like me. So, here you go. All you motherfuckers, I was just like you. I didn't start out with a silver spoon. Let me tell you, my life wasn't fucking easy. At fucking 13 years old, 13. I look at my daughter now, she's 12. I was 13 years old when I left my mother's house. And how I left my mother's house? Because she was whooping my ass one day, right? And this ain't got nothing to do with music. My mom was whipping my ass one day. And I got the gall to pick up the motherfucking stickball bat and say, "Don't you hit me again." She looked at me and said, "What?" Okay, turned around, left the room. I closed that motherfucking door, stuck that stick underneath that motherfucker. And I went and fucking jumped out the window. I could only lift the window this motherfucking high. I got my skinny ass out the fucking window. No shirt, no motherfucking shoes, no motherfucking... I had pants and a fucking t-shirt. That was it. Left my mama's house at 13 years old. Went to live with this aunt, that uncle, this motherfucker, that motherfucker. Being over here just, you know what I'm saying? At 13 fucking years old. And look at what I've achieved. Coming from where I came from. No father, but I had a good support system. My grandmother, my grandfather, my mama. You know what I'm saying? Although I didn't agree with everything my mama was, but that's how it is. You live in somebody's house, you got to abide by the rules, and I didn't understand that. But I had a good support system. And the first charge that I ever caught in my motherfucking life was an attempted murder charge. I was 15 fucking years old. Now, unlike how they'll do y'all young niggas this day, I motherfucking was 15 years old. I got arrested, or I was 15 years old when the crime happened, right? But when I turned 16 was like 3 weeks later. Now, if it was these days, they would have charged your ass as a 15-year-old as a motherfucking adult. All right? They sent my motherfucking ass to Spofford. I didn't even, nigga, that's when I knew jail wasn't for me. Jail was not for me. When I came home from motherfucking Spofford, I was throwing up. I did not like the fucking feeling of being told what to do, when to do it, why to do it. None of that shit. That shit changed my motherfucking life. My first motherfucking charge. Because they was about to serve me 4 to 7 years. You probably can't look it up, but I ain't never tell y'all niggas no lie. And niggas know in Tompkins, I got this motherfucking charge. Alright? So, it's not I'm telling y'all niggas a lie. I'm just telling you that you could be whatever the fuck you want to be. And ain't nothing stopping you. Because I could look back at my life and how it started and where I was going. Like I said, my first fucking charge was attempted murder, my nigga. You know what that bring? Back then it bring you a 4 to 7. But because the motherfuckers who the charge was with, I still had all these cousins and shit still out of jail. The motherfucker ain't come and the state didn't pick it up. So I got lucky. Once the motherfuckers let me out, I'm not coming the fuck back here. Some of you niggas like it because you think that that's a motherfucking stamp for your ass in the projects or whatever the fuck. That ain't what it is. Nothing out here is stopping you. I hate to hear motherfuckers say, "Oh, the white man, the white man, the white man." I hate to hear motherfuckers say that. Because coming from the background that I had, no father, left my mama house at 13 years old. Like I said, I look at my daughter, she's 12. I was 1 year older than her, and I look at her like she's a little kid. Imagine what the fuck I looked like out there trying to be at 13, like a little kid. You know what I'm saying? But I had aunts and shit that motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? My Aunt Flossie, the reason I survived these motherfucking streets is because my Aunt Flossie. Aunt Flossie is the one that motherfucking Tracy Morgan can act like it's his Aunt Flossie, but it's really my Aunt Flossie, right? The Aunt Flossie, the Belita lady. I lived in Tracy Morgan building. You know what I'm saying? Tracy Morgan was on the 4th floor. Miss Elise's son. That's what I call the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I got history with motherfuckers. But nigga, look at Tracy. Look at how big that nigga is. That nigga came from Tompkins Project, building 2 motherfucking 12 troop. Look at that nigga. Ain't shit stopped that nigga. So, if you could, I mean, y'all probably might know this about him, but I'm telling y'all some shit that personally that he can't even fuck with because, nigga, you know what it is. You know what it is, Tracy. Stop playing. All right? Tracy Morgan, my nigga, but look where he fucking made it to and look where he came from. Right down the street, there was Jay-Z, motherfucker. You dig what I'm saying? Your ass ain't fucked up and stop letting niggas tell you you ain't shit.